Hello everybody, welcome and welcome back. Today we're going to be playing on the best of 3 standard ranked ladder with our Golgari God deck. Just got a funny name for this Golgari, but basically this is just Golgari midrange with Aclazots and where are they? Deep Cavern Bats. This list allows us to play, 6 copies of creatures that just never die unless you hit them with exile. The Mosswood Dread Knight can draw you extra cards and then be played out of exile, and Aclazots, when he dies, turns into a land that can turn back into a creature. So this deck is very good at holding up pressure through any point of the game, just because these creatures are so annoying to deal with. To back them up, we are playing with some more annoying creatures like the Deep Cavern Bat, Sentinel the Nameless City, and Glissa. Of course we have Shelly in here, but she doesn't really need an introduction. She's like one of the most annoying creatures in Standard. For the top end of this crazy mid-range pile, we are playing 2 Nissas, 2 Virtues, and Gix's Command to help clean up the board when we need. Nissa is also really powerful. Her ult is crazy strong when you combine it with something like a Glissa and or a Shelly. Death Touch Trample is no joke, and you can force a lot of damage through that way. We're playing 2 copies of Cavern of Souls. The naming Phyrexian can hit your Shellys and your Glissas. Naming Bat can hit the Deep Cavern and Aclazots. And then over here we have Human Knights and Merfolk Warrior Scout. So I wouldn't recommend naming either of those unless you really need, these guys to not get countered, or you just don't want to die to like a Llanowar Wastes, but usually you're going to be naming Phyrexian or Bat. Over in the sideboard we have 2 Duress, 2 Liberator, 4 Tranquil Frillbacks, 2 more Lilies, a Path of Peril, Sorin, 2 Baloths, and a Gix's Command. And yeah, this deck is really fun. I love Golgari. I haven't played it in a while, but this one can definitely grind. I really like the inclusion of Aclazots in here. Going up to 6 copies of super annoying and persistent creatures really feels like where the deck wants to be. If you guys are excited to see this in action, make sure to drop a like, leave a comment, and make sure you're subscribed if you aren't already, as I'd really appreciate it. I upload to YouTube 5 days a week with standard content just like this, and I'm still trying to get my channel partnered, so any subscriptions are really appreciated. And with all that said, let's hop onto the ladder and see how this does. Alrighty, game 1, definitely playing first. And is pretty solid, we'll keep it. And opponent's gonna lead it off with the Proving Grounds. Let's lead it off with a Knight. Well, that's pretty unfortunate. There goes our... I'm assuming this is a 5-color opponent. Maybe they're just playing Jund, who knows. Let's play the Sentinel. And down comes a Chia Dino. Orbit in for 6. Let's play the Cavern, and we'll name Phyrexian. I think we'll just draw. Probably would have been best to crack one of the map tokens pre-combat if I'm not going to play this, since I don't want to just have it get hit with a Sunfall. Let's use the token on the Sentinel, just in case they go, land invasion, so we can have a profitable block. We'll pass. Okay. and Beanstalk. Alright, so opponent does have Leyline Binding, which is pretty annoying. Let's put a counter, or let's explore on the 7th. Sure. We'll draw. And let's go with the bat. Guess we take the Chia Dino. And we will pass. Okay, well, I was gonna say we get in for one, we can play Glissa and a Dread Knight, and that's pretty much it. So bring in Duress, Lilies, and the Frillbacks. And I think we just run it like that. Alrighty, next game. Definitely keepable. Let's see if we can mess up their curve. And a Frillback is even better. Let's go with the Cavern and Phyrexian. Let's play the bat. So we just take the Stomper here, right? Yeah, because that's what allows their curve to just go stupid powerful. If we can keep them off that, we should be fine. Let's play Glissa, and we'll attack. Let's get in. And we'll draw. Yeah, I don't really want to play a Frillback onto an empty board, so guess we pass. Let's see what else you got. Do we just play the Frillback and gain some life? Not good. Yeah, they don't have anything. So that is gonna at least make them think about maybe, pointing 2 and 2, or 2 and 2, or 2 and 2. So we'll give them a couple different options, but probably just gonna flip that. Yep. Nope. There's no way. Guess we channel. So if we double block, we give him just another 4/4. So I think we'll just take it. Let's draw. Sure, why not? We'll go to 1. Ridiculous. I think we just swapped the Gix's command with Path of Peril. Alright, next game, definitely playing first. I mean, I guess we'll keep it. And it does look like they have a ley line binding, which is pretty unfortunate. I think we'll just go with Glissa anyways. We do have the Nissa coming down eventually, and that can blow up enchantments, so... Let's go with Shelly. At least we have a good blocker, since that gets them their 7 lands and unlocks the Chia Dino. Throwback's not bad. Can get Glissa back that way. Let's get in. Let's just hope they don't have the Sunfall. Atrox is pretty good. Not the best hit, so I guess at least we'll take that. Let's take out Atraxa. And we'll draw. We'll get in. And we draw. Archangel of Wrath is gonna come down and flip the invasion. Let's play a land. And we'll get in with Glissa and Shelly. That's fine. We'll draw. So, just hope they don't have a Sunfall. Play the Shelly, and we'll play the Dread Knight. Next turn we play the Wastes, Nissa, and Ult. Duress. Yeah, I think we still just go with Nissa.
I must retreat. You can't resist the inevitable. Crush them under.
And we'll jam. Yup, Death Touch Trample is pretty gross. GG's. Not too bad. Alrighty, next game. Hand is decent. Got a couple removals and some nice 3 drops, so hopefully we can at least hit a land to play him on time. And opponent's gonna lead it off with a sleeper. Let's pass. We'll just cut it down. Alright, let's go with the Dread Knight. And Fairy Mastermind can also be cut down. Let's hope they don't have a Lily here.
I'll have this fight finished before brunch.
But we really need to hit an untapped land next turn now.
Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
Unbelievable. Let's play another Dread Knight.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
The one plus side here is that opponent did take a mulligan, so their Lily plussing is going to affect them a lot more than it affects me. if we weren't stuck at 2 land. You get an attack. There you go. And a Kaito.
Get in, get out. Easy mission. There's no secret I can't uncover.
Well, there's a land at least. Let's take out Lily.
Fine. I'll take my zombies and leave.
Let's cut down the mastermind. And we will pass. Jesus, I meant to put the stop on their upkeep instead of mine. Well, it worked out. Let's have him sack the Kaito. We'll take 3. And now we have a good blocker. Let's get in. Let's explore on the Dread Knight. Sure. I mean... yeah, put it into your hand so it isn't even a draw. That's fine. Sure. Let's get in. And we'll go with the bat. Okay. Really want to attack you? Okay. We'll attack. This is lethal, so they do have to deal with one of them. And an Otawara bouncing a Dread Knight. Sure. Let's explore. Cool. So, Alyssa? Yeah, we'll play Glissa. I don't think there's any way opponent can kill us next turn, and we have a go for the throat to take out a blocker, so should be fine. Let's go for the throat. And game 2. So just Dimir Tempo. Let's grab Baloths, Sorin, and one more Lily, I think. Trim some of the expensive stuff. Yeah, we can get a Shelly. Alrighty, next game. Unfortunate we do have to put that back. This is a lot better though. We'll keep that. Yeah, I think we just have to put the command back. Let's go with a bat. You have your make disappear? And opponent's on the double blue start, so... Interesting. That has flash. Really want to deal with that drawing any extra cards for him, so I think we're just gonna kill it. Yep, they were stuck on 2, so I think that was the correct play. We'll draw. Or we'll attempt to. Mastermind is going to let them draw, which is pretty unfortunate, and we don't hit the 4th land. Well, they are stuck on 2, so I guess we'll take that. We'll go with the Sentinel. If they have one more make disappear, I'd rather use that on the Sentinel instead of on a Shelly, so it resolves. Let's try and pump it up. More land is good. That's a lot of fairy masterminds. We'll get in for 3. Let's just flood the board. We have the Obstinate Baloth to gain some life, so these fairy masterminds, they are doing some work, but we can reset at least one of the turns of attacks. And if they don't hit their 3rd land soon, they're just out of the game. Because this, with the maps, is most likely going to be a 2-turn clock. Yeah, just being stuck on 2 blue means they can't use, go for the throats or anything if they have them in the hand. Pretty unfortunate. Alright, and opponent concedes. GG's. And a couple post-game thoughts for everybody. I really enjoyed playing this deck. It is basically the epitome of annoying mid-range. You have so many creatures that just can't be dealt with efficiently, paired up with busted creatures in combat, busted passive abilities, more busted abilities when he ETBs and draw, or when he ETBs and attacks, and then you can just end the game by reanimating or getting really big creatures and trampling over, which is pretty awesome. I think this deck is very cool, and definitely worth a try on the ladder, so thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.